And hello again. This is the last video for this set of homework. And in this video, I will talk and show you a few things about the bow. So here's the bow in my hand. Let me tell you what the parts of the bow are. So this is the stick. On this part of the bow, there is a tip. And here is the frog. I do not know why it's called this way. That is the screw. We only use the screw to tighten the bow and to loosen the bow hair. So when I am about to practice, I'm going to tighten it a little bit, just maybe like that much. You see, only enough for my pinky to get through. I don't want to tighten it any harder. And when I am done practicing, I'm going to loosen it a little bit, and then I'm going to put it carefully in the case. Remember, you have to make sure you go the right way here and the right way here, and then with the latch, you close it gently so the hair is not cut up there and break. So with the bow hair, don't touch it. That's about it. So sometimes when you get your new bows from a store or a rental place, they actually make no sound at all. That's because they don't have rosin on it. And rosin is a box this way, or sometimes you have a longer one, or the round ones. It really doesn't matter. It's made out of a tree sap. And I am going to put a lot of rosin on the bow by kind of rubbing the bow against the rosin like this in every part of the bow that way. So if it makes the sound after that, that's great. If it still doesn't, or if it doesn't make enough sound, just keep rosin in it. Especially the new bows, they need a lot of rosin before they start making sound. After that, we are going to rosin the bow every time before we practice. It's kind of like brushing teeth thing that we all do in the morning, I hope, and in the evening too. So with the rosin looks like it's kind of a little rock, but it's more like a glass. So if it drops, you are going to break it. Please don't hit the rosin like this with the bow or scratch it like this. It will kind of start working on its own after you rub the bow hair against the rosin enough times. So here's the rosin part. And then with the bow, well, that's how we're gonna go. Right here next to the frog, I'm going to put my thumb nice and curved. That's how it looks, very important, nice and curved. And then I'm going to put my first finger, see where the black and the silver part are. I'm going to put it this way. Sometimes you don't have on your bows the silver and black parts. So it's just kind of that way, because the middle finger will go where the thumb is. See, so it's not for the thumb right here, it's for the middle finger right here. So the first finger, the middle finger, then the third finger. See, kind of I'm covering this dot right there with my third finger. So the first, the middle, the third, and the pinky will go right here on top of the bow, not on the screw. See, when I put it on the screw, it's going to be straight. We don't like anything straight when we play. We always want to keep everything curved. So that way, that's how it looks on this side. That's how it looks on that side. And finally, we can actually, before we learn how to hold the bow, we can use one of those. Toilet paper roll, I bet you got some of those at home, or paper towel roll, that's good too. And look what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did with the bow. I'm gonna put my thumb right here under it and bend it a little bit. And then with my fingers, I'm going to like hug the bow like this. I want to feel very, very gentle with the bow. And my pinky will go that way. And after that, I'm going to do my bow poem exercise. I can do it with the bow or the paper roll. It's all the same. So I'm going to turn the bow going up like this. And here's my poem. up like a rocket, down like rain, back and forth like a choo-choo train. Draw a big sun, stir my soup. Then I'm going to choose three things to touch. Touch my nose, touch my shoulder, touch my head. Or if you want, you can go touch my belly. And roll the bow with my fingers, bend my pinky. That's in case if it got kind of straight, that's a good time to bend it again. And bend my thumb, same thing, because sometimes the thumbs go kind of this way, and well, if it did, I'm going to make it curved again. I can do the same thing with the bow, all of those, touching and moving it around. All right, that's the bow poem, and that's the beginning of our bow adventure. Have a great practice, everybody.